Mitt Romney was talking foreign policy today. In what was billed as a major speech at the Virginia Military Institute, he accused President Obama of failing to back up his words and promises with action in the Middle East, vowing to change course in the region. Romney, among other things, said he would take a harder line on Iran and arm Syrian rebels.
I know the President hopes for a safer, freer, and more prosperous Middle East allied with us. I share this hope. But hope is not a strategy. We can't support our friends and defeat our enemies in the Middle East when our words are not backed up by deeds.
The speech has political and geopolitical implications, and so we're introducing a new segment today, going desk to desk around the newsroom to break down Romney's speech from several key angles.
Mitt Romney senses some weakness on President Obama when it comes to foreign policy, which is why he wound up giving the speech today. What he wants to do is draw a very stark line between what President Obama has done, particularly in the Middle East, and what a President Romney would do. Now, he was light on specifics. Instead, he mostly spent time talking about a different philosophical approach to foreign policy, that America should be leading from the front, brawny, aggressive, big, and taking its role in the world as the leader very seriously, obviously meant to contrast with President Obama's much ballyhooed, although never really proven, comment about America leading from behind.
The emotional heart of the speech was his discussion of Iran and Israel and the United States' relationships with both. He didn't offer any different policy prescriptions than are already being applied by the Obama administration, although he said he would make it very clear to the Iranians that a nuclear weapon is unacceptable. He didn't say exactly what he would do there. And he skipped a chance to say, as he and his advisors have said elsewhere, that it's time to draw a firm red line for Iran beyond which it could not take its nuclear program without risking a U.S. military strike.
What's interesting to me about Romney's speech is that he is arguing for a very active role for the United States in the world. There is a strain within the GOP now that is isolationist, that feels that after a decade of two wars that the U.S. should be pulling back from the world, that the U.S. involvement overseas hasn't gotten us anywhere. But Romney's very clearly not of that school.